Oh, I'm so little. What's going on? Hello. Hi. We're live and it's Friday and stuff. And I forgot to bring my mic over. So if you can't hear me, let me know and I will. If you can't hear me properly, let me know and I'll go and get my mic. Just tell me. Happy Friday. Welcome to the start of the weekend for some. Some people, they'll be going, yeah, it's the weekend, time off work. Others will be going, what the heck is the weekend? Whichever it is for you, I hope it's a good one, either way. So happy Friday to you. And for those that are in the live right now, who may join us a little bit later on, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for helping make the live what it is. If you're watching the replay, or even got it on a little tab in the background, I appreciate it greatly. So thank you so much. But hopefully everything will go okay. The camera won't go off. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Let's scroll up. So we have Dragon Cat, if she is in yet. I don't know if she's in yet or not. We might find out shortly. Dragon Cat came and said, love the trailer, Lisa. That means she saw the trailer. It's good. Hanky markers. Still a thing. We have Wriggles, Barbara Wriggle Baker. She is going to be here for a while until I go to the doctor. So hugs and love to all if I don't make it back before the end. So we're wishing Miss Wriggles some good vibes. We have Zara. Welcome in, Zara. She says, hello, Ladybird, and everyone coming in. Good evening to you. And there is Snaily, Crafty Snailman. She says, hi, hello, Lisa. Beanie, who has literally just jumped off me. I was having such a lovely cuddle, and then, how dare I went and made a cup of tea. And she got in a huff and was like, nope, she may well be back. She'll probably be back. Hello, Lisa, Beanie, Wriggles, Zara, and everyone coming into the chat. Good evening, Miss Snaily. Hello, hello. Miss Zara has dropped the prayers, and I'm guessing they are now pinned to the top of the chat. I'm hoping people on the list are in need of some good vibes, some motivation, encouragement. Some people might be in mourning or struggling just to get through a day. If you are religious, please spare a prayer. And if you're not religious, then have a thought. Spare a thought for somebody while you're sitting there having a crochet or planting some seeds or turning the heating on around the house. Either way, please do if you can. Scrolling down is Miss Doris. Hello, Miss Doris. Welcome in. She says hi to everyone with hi. Welcome in, Doris. And Miss Auntie hooking and stitching. She says, hello, everyone. Then Ladybird. Hi, Auntie. Good afternoon to you. Pretty sure it's afternoon for you now. So I'm going to go with it. Afternoon, Auntie. I hope you're well. Let me get rid of that. Ta-da. I was going to do stitch markers today and I completely forgot to get any ready. So I haven't got any to show. I'm sorry. I was going to do the Christmas ones, a different selection than I did last time, but I very stupidly didn't get them ready because, you know, I've had all day. What else could I have been doing? I should have gotten them ready, but I didn't because I'm lazy. That's me. If at any point You can't pin. You should be able to pin. Huh. Hang on. You should be able to pin. You really, really should be able to pin. You don't get it in the 3 dots? What is going on? Why can't you? That's weird. Shh. Let me find it in the chat. Pin message. Okay, now it's pinned to the top of the chat, I hope. Okay. If you do so feel inclined, definitely be appreciated. Shh. If you're willing, increments of £5 ask me for the conversion, I can always Google it, will get you an entry onto the spinny wheelie thingy, which gets spun at the end of every single month, whether it be PayPal, whether it be a super sticker, whether it be super chat. Either way, £5 increments, each £5 in one transaction will get an entry on the wheel, unless you are a member. And if you are a member, you get double the entries. But at the end of the month, we will spin the wheel, and whoever wins will gain £25 into their PayPal account, or they can choose to have a Wool Warehouse voucher of the same value, or an Amazon e-gift card. It is completely down to the winner. So we have a few entrants currently. I'm not spinning. Oh my gosh. Quick, refresh. Whew. Oh my lord. I apologize. It will get spun like that on the 29th. I think it's the 29th. Let me just double check. I know Nightbot's telling us. On the 29th, it will get spun and we will find a winner. Auntie says, our post went on strike and me with member packs to send out. Yeah, I heard. I know it was PO boxes to start with. They went on strike about 2 weeks ago, I think, with the PO boxes, because I know when I came back from Indonesia, it was saying about Canadian PO boxes. Nope. Oh well, that's okay, because it's only PO boxes and I don't know any PO boxes. We're all good. And then yeah, I heard the latest and I was like, oh, poop. The crafty gypsy, welcome in, my dear, welcome in. She says hi. Oh no, that's HD. Hang on a second, HD. She says hi, Lisa. Welcome in, my dear, welcome in. Auntie says, I'm leaving in 10 days and I wanted to have them out for Christmas. Are they not, can you not send them out and just hope that they get there when the strike finishes? Or is it like all post offices even have just gone? Miss HD, Handmade Designs, welcome in. Have you seen it? Did you see it? Have you seen it? Did you see it? Welcome in, my dear. And there is Perp, and good evening to you, Miss HD. Peep. Oh my gosh. Perp. Good evening, my dear. She says, hello, Ladybird. Beautiful beanie. Poor sick beanie. And everyone in the chat, good evening, Perp. Doris has asked why they're on strike. Why not, eh? Why not? It makes a change because it's usually ours that go on strike, like maybe twice a year. I'm amazed that Canadian posters have gone on strike. It was kind of, in a sense, a refreshing change, kind of. Not sure. They were picketing this morning outside. They want more money. That sounds like ours. Yeah, it's always more money. Always more money. Thanks to HD, I not only have a cup of tea, which was from me, but I also have to dunk, which I'm a little bit with. I have some toasties, which is a little bit blurry. It's a way better picture on the Happy Mail video that went up earlier. But she sent some toasties, which say they are meant to be dunked, and even when they're dunked, they are still crispy. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I can smell them. Can I get one out? I hope so. I don't want to split the whole bag open. There we go. They are like little bits of toast. Little bit of toast. Little bit of toast. So, oh, it smells like one of the Indian sweets that I love. Oh, okay. So it says it soaks up the right amount of tea and is still crunchy. So we're dunking. We're dripping. No, I don't want to dunk it again. Definitely don't want to dunk it again. It's toast. It's like putting bread in my cup of tea. I don't know what to make of that. Very strong taste, though. Very strong. But I'm not going to dunk it again. Definitely not going to dunk again. It's interesting. I've also got, which I won't be dunking either, oat and raisin biscuits. Again, I know it's blurry, but it's in the Happy Mail. You'll see it. They're from HD, so thank you for the snack. It is Cardamom Lisa. Yes, I replied to your Happy Mail comment when you left it. So I got it. Thank you. Miss Perp is doing an online shop while listening. Ooh, what we're buying? What we're buying? What we're buying? Even your daughter's asking, what are you buying? What are you buying? Redhead by nature. Hello, madame. How you doing? How you diddling? Nice to see you again, miss. And such a nice little happy profile picture. Love it. Welcome in, my dear. And we have a bello uncinetto. Good evening, Miss Christina. Hello. She says hello to all. And Zara has dropped a joke. Oh, boy. Here we go. Why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. Yeah. Anyway, we're leaving that one out. No. Wriggles says, I like the hat. The hat and the shawl were Happy Mails. This one is made by Miss Marie Chavez. And it's keeping my little earlugs warm because I'm a little bit chilly today. A little bit chilly. And the beaded shawl was made by Nana Michelle. And I had the shawl on and I thought, well, let's go the extra hug. Let's show off a hat as well. So the hat went upon my noggin because that's what you do with hats. Excuse me. Oh, my word. Excuse me again. Wow. See, the toast went down the wrong way. Don't dunk toast in your tea. It's just so wrong. Beanie, are you coming in or are you going to sleep? Bean? We were having such a nice cuddle before I selfishly went and made a cup of tea. Redhead says, hello, sweetheart, with a heart. And I have no idea how I'm to do the 100% emoji. But 100%. Hey, we're great. We're 100% perfect. Scrolling down. See, even Christina's groaning at the joke. You see? It's a bad one. It's a bad one. Pub says it's a food order. Nobody's getting Christmas presents this year. I don't blame you. Nobody's getting any from me either. Snake says, but I've been so good all year. She wants a present. Excuse me. Christina got yarn today. Auntie's glad it got there. See? Trust in the post regardless. I mean, you know, you've got to do it with a great big bucket of salt and biting your tongue and a lot of other things, and keeping 2 of everything crossed and means that you won't be able to walk properly, but somehow it will work out. Miss Lucy is in, and she says hello to Lisa. She says hello to the beanie, who is here. She's in the house, but she's in the bedroom, I think. And all here that are on the channel, growing like the wonderful flowers we all are. Welcome in, Lucy. Miss Zara is dropping the weather for Shania. And that is that the conditions are fog. It's quite specific. The conditions are fog. Okay. With a temperature of 28 centigrade. The wind is blowing from the north-northeast at 4 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 87. You know, that's one thing that I was only telling our Ingrid yesterday. No, this morning. That one thing that I was quite grateful for over in Indonesia, didn't really sweat, which was fabulous. Or if I did, the air just picked it up so flipping quickly that, you know, it practically wasn't even on my skin. Come back here, wet. Not good. So in a sense, I quite like the level of humidity in Indonesia. It had a bonus to it. Miss Auntie says, I've got to film my Happy Mail advent to premiere while I'm gone. To premiere. So you're gonna be there to see it drop? We can live talk with you while it drops. Ooh. I don't think I've seen an anti-premiere before. Ooh. She has also dropped the weather for Fairhaven, New Brunswick. I nearly said Nebraska then. I stopped myself. I'm so glad I did. I know she is, and I'm still going to say NB. That's Nebraska. I'm sure it is. No, she's not in Nebraska, Lisa. At Fairhaven, the conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 3 centigrade. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 12 miles per hour. That's a good number. And the current humidity is 83%. Look at her trying to be on par with Zara. You see that? Canada is trying to have the same humidity as India. How weird. Let's scroll down. Lucy, give it a moment and do it again. Same with Miss Christina. You've got to give it a few seconds. I think it's a minute and a half before you can do another one so it doesn't spam the chat, I think. Miss Angela. Angela says, hi, Lisa and Beanie and everyone in the chat. And there she is. Hello, Miss Angela. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. Nice to see you. Beanie is around just not 100% sure where she is right now. Miss Lucy has dropped the weather for Panguitch, Utah. Panguitch conditions are sunny. Sunny wind? Do we have sunny wind? Or does it mean sunny or wind? Very confusing little statement there, Nightbot. With a temperature of 7 centigrade, the wind is blowing from the south at 25 miles per hour. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. And the current humidity is 28%. 25 miles per hour. Yay. Oh, that didn't work, look. It didn't work. Huh. I've got to work on that. I wonder why that didn't work. Hang on. Let's see why that didn't work. Although, granted, I have no idea why it's done the welcome when I don't have a welcome thingy. Very weird. I have no idea. Oh, well. Miss Auntie saying dummy. Either or, whichever you prefer. It's fine. I appreciate it either way. Thank you. Miss Christina has dropped the weather for Sicily. Conditions are partially cloudy with a temperature of 16 centigrade. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 11 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 66%. That's not bad. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, it is bad, but it's not bad. Lucy says sunny with wind. Oh, so the wind's not blowing the sun away and the sun's not warming the wind up. I got you now. Got you now. It's just the way it words it. It's all so complicated. I have a simple mind. This is why it needs to be covered, because simple minds tend to fall out. I'm keeping it in right now. Doris says, we had gusts to 70 miles per hour 3 nights ago. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. I think the strongest winds that we've had here, not in the UK, but here, excuse me, where I am, is around 40 something, I think. And I was actually scared to go out the house, so I didn't. Oh no, that's a lie. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I kept on looking up, waiting for roof tiles to fall off and bang me on the head. Yeah, I did go out. It was so bad of me. So bad of me. Lucy said, you must be really cold. You're wearing a hat. I know. But I'm also showing off Happy Mail, you know? But yes, I am a little bit chilly. This morning, I was very, very cold. Like, I had goose pimples all over. Or as Ingrid calls it, chicken flesh. And even she saw my little mountainous regions on my arms. And we both had a giggle about it. I'm so glad I'm feeling the cold again, because I feel more normal. I think your mum might debate that one. But at the same time, I hate the cold. I prefer cold over the heat, majorly. But cold also scares me. So, yeah. But thankfully, I'm a crocheter. So, you know, if I get too cold, I just grab a woolly something and stick it on. Or, like I'm doing right now, grab some Happy Mail and throw it on. Well, maybe not throw it, because it wouldn't be very nice. But, you know, place it upon one's body to warm up. Snelly says, wow, that's windy, 70 miles per hour. Yeah, that's beyond our car speeds. Not good. It is getting cold. It is getting cold. It is getting a little bit chilly. And I'm kind of grateful for it. My feet aren't grateful, because yeah, we're talking feet. I'm so sorry. I don't know why, but my feet feel cold so quickly, like beyond the rest of my body. The rest of my body can be like hot. My feet are going, I'm cold, and I have perfect circulation in my feet. It makes no sense whatsoever. So I always get chilblains. Like, I don't think I even said this over on the Englandnesia channel. I'm pretty certain I didn't. But I got a chilblain while I was in Indonesia. That was a painful one as well, like really painful. Came back here, grabbed my chilblain meds. So far, so good. But even right now, my toes are like little ice cubes on meat platters. Yay. Lucy says, you can always put more on, but can only take so much off without getting arrested. It's very true. I'm very much saying very similar when it comes to, I like winter because, you know, you get good excuses to cuddle and you can get under a blanket or under the duvet and it's all good. But when it's too hot, you can't rip your skin off. You just get too hot. There's only so much your body can take. So I am so there. I mean, this is why I was struggling so much with the hot flushes that I was getting, because it was just burning me and I felt like I'd stuck myself in an oven. Don't grow old, people. Please don't grow old. Just stay wherever you are right now. Just plateau yourself. Way less hassle. Way less. Oh, it's good to have a cup of tea. It's my first cup of tea all day. Oh, it tastes so good. One more. Hang on. I needed that. The other good thing is I've got my Crojo back. Or at least I've got most of my Crojo back. I'm actually getting to a point where I'm sitting down now and then going, rather than just sitting watching telly, I'm going to pull my blanket out. Or I'm going to grab my mosaic square. Or I'm going to grab a square for somebody. And I'll show you one square that I've done. Just one, because it's very me. I've shown Beanie's Besties, I think. I don't think I've even shown the Blue Ladybirds, but I've shown Beanie's Besties for definite. But there's a certain YouTuber who is also asking for squares to make a subscriber blanket, and that's where I got my idea from. And I did tell her, I let her know, and she said she was more than happy for me to do a subscriber blanket, and she did a square for me. So I did a couple for her. So you have to keep an eye on her channel. I'm not telling you. You just go over. But of course, I did a Lisa because, you know, I did a me. And thanks to the members, I think I am going to make myself 2 squares for my subscriber blanket. I'm going to do one that represents me, which will most probably be very, very similar to this, because that just screams me, and one that represents Beanie, which I've got to have a think about because I don't quite know how I'm going to represent Beanie right now. For those that don't know, I know that the Blue Ladybirds and Beanie's Besties know. I don't know if anybody else is aware or not, but Beanie is ill at the moment. This is day 5. I think it's day 5 of her being sick in the mornings. Like, she is chucking everything up and there's no grass anywhere. I don't know if somebody's poisoning her, if it's just her. I don't know, but everything's coming out, plus a load of bile as well. And each day there seems to be that little bit more. And I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But I'm I'm not overly concerned yet, but I am worried. Oh, Mum, of course I'm worried. But it's not the food that I'm giving her. She's got plenty of water. She's not going out as much because it's cold. So she's kind of staying in and being all cuddly. But every morning, early hours, she's chucking her guts up. So watch this space. Christina says, I'm already having hot flashes, so I would love to get past them. Good luck. Good luck. They ain't fun, are they? The volcano within you just likes to erupt without any rumbling or anything. It just... I really hope they're passing quickly for you. Like, each one doesn't last for too long. It's like fairly quick. I hope at least that's the case. I hope. Doris says, yay for crochet, right? I mean, I stopped crochet, like properly crocheting, November last year, end of November last year. So it's been nearly a year that I went into that depressive slump and all crochet went. Now it's not 100% there, but it is back. So I'm quite pleased I'm getting stuff done again. Happy. Perp says, I'm going to grow old disgracefully and don't tell the kids. I won't say a thing. I said it out loud though, didn't I? Nah, she'll forget it. Snaily says, I'm hardly doing any crochet at the moment, but I have been reading instead. What have we been reading? What have we been reading? What is one's taste in books, magazines, newspapers? Zara says, I haven't crocheted or knitted in 2 days. What you been doing? What you been doing? Can't imagine Zara without a hook or a needle in hand. Same with Ingrid. Like, both of them are just a constant thing. What's going on? She also says, hope she feels better. So do I. I don't know what's going on with Beans is. I really don't. She feels okay, like feeling her body. She feels like her. She doesn't feel like she's wasting away or anything. She's eating, she's drinking. That's all fine. It's just wherever she's going in the early hours, and she doesn't go for very long. It's like 5 minutes, if that. So it's close. She's coming back and chucking whatever it is up like immediately. So yeah, not good. Not good. Doris says, oh, poor Beanie. And so does Miss Snaily. And Lucy's doing a high five for Beanses. She'll be good. She'll be okay. Christine says like 10 minutes or so, especially at night. Makes it hard to sleep. I got a pillow that made the world of difference at night time, to a degree. You know, there's only so much it can do. But I found it on Amazon, and on one side of it, it's got silicone bumps. It kind of looks like bubble wrap, like big bubble wrap on the top. And it is so cool. Like, you go to lay down and it hits your cheek and you're like, wow, it's cold. Oh, it's amazing. But you stay there too long and it warms up, of course. But, you know, you just change the position of your head a little bit. But it's a really nice cold relief for a little while. That was a huge game changer for me at night time. That really was. She also says, hugs the Beanie with some hearts. Dove says, I wish I could crochet more often than I do, but you have a family, you know, you've got the kids, you've got your husband, you've got a life, girl. You've got a life. And I can so easily turn around and say, I wish I didn't have the time to crochet because I'm busy with the kids or the husband or whatever. And I can't say that. So I just crochet because I don't have a life. That's my thing. So, you know, grass is always greener, isn't it? Snaily says, I've just finished a book about Dennis Nelson and started a book about Rosemary West. Wow. I like books about serial killers. I'm seeing that. Murder mystery, that kind of thing. I don't like chick flicks, lovey-dovey, sappy stuff. See, now I don't do the romance novels or anything. That's just not me. But mine, if I'm doing my fiction turn, see, I've got to get back into reading again. If I'm doing my fiction turn, then I'm reading a series of book, or I'm getting through a series of books. I've got to get the next one actually. And it's not aimed at my age group at all, and I don't care. But that is, shh, I'm talking. Do you mind? Thank you. That is vampires and werewolves and shape changes and things of the night and blood and gore and bodies and death and stuff. But I do, when I finished a fiction book, I then go to a non-fiction book, and the non-fiction stuff that I read, it might be about a monarch, it might be about a certain country, it might be mythology. It's something that I can read in little bits and grasp in little bits, because whenever I read, I don't really like long chapters, just in case I'm in too much pain, because I can't, my mind won't let me. I can't put a book down if I'm partway through a chapter, and I will sit or lay there through the pain trying to get through the chapter. So if it's a short chapter, then at the end of it, I can go, all right, can I make the next chapter? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Yeah, okay, I'll do 4 pages. Whereas if it's like 34 pages, no. Yeah, I'm weird. I don't care. Yeah. Pep says, I need to bring you my Chris Carter books, Snaily. Ooh, Chris Carter I've heard of. In fact, I think my godmother likes Chris Carter. I think. I'm sure she's mentioned. Might have to have a nosy. I think it's my godmother that's mentioned Chris Carter. Miss Zara says, I used to read books when in school. It's been a long time I picked a book up. But you're now doing crochet. It's been a long time, to be fair, that I actually read any of my book, because it's just too much pain in my shoulders and my arms to hold the book up. But I think maybe, I'm going to curse myself now, I may be able to do it again. Maybe. If I leave the YouTube shorts alone and I leave the Instagram reels alone for a night, I may be able to pick up a book. I can't do it in the daytime. I just can't. I can only read in bed. I can't sit here and read because I'm like, oh, I wonder what's on TV. Have I got an email yet? No. Did someone just message me? Oh, no. I get way too easily distracted. Way too easily distracted. In bed, no distractions. We're all good. Miss Perp has started doing an audiobook. The next one, a written book. I've never done an audiobook. I love the smell of pages, especially with the older books. I love the feel of the pages. I love the flick through. I love the fact that you can put a bookmark in it. Never done an audio, and I don't know if it would ruin it or not for me. I don't know. I think the only way that I'd be able to do an actual audiobook is if I was reading an autobiography, which I also do. And it was read by the person. then I'd be able to do it. Other than that, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think. Miss Sarah has dropped a joke. Oh boy. Why do pumpkins sit on people's porches? Do they? Do you have to have a porch to have a pumpkin? Do they not sit anywhere else? They have no hands to knock on the door. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Anyway, we're blaming Zara for that one. We're not even going to blame Nightbot. We're going to blame Zara for that one. Lucy says, I listen to books while I crochet. That I can very much understand. I very much get that, because you can't hold a book and crochet at the same time. But having something to listen to while you crochet, I can kind of get that. I think for me personally, I can't do that, because it's like when I'm doing a live stream like this, I can't crochet while I'm doing a live stream, because I lose where I am. Even for something really, really simple, like the blanket that I'm doing, it's only like a 3-row repeat, but I would so lose myself completely and end up finishing the live and then having to frog everything because I've buggered it up, because that's what I'm quite good at. Yeah. Miss Snaily says, I read out of the house mostly. I go sit by the river, on a park bench, anywhere really. I get distracted at home too. I'd get distracted outside. I would come up with every excuse not to be looking at the book, no matter how engaged I normally am, because, I'm weird, which we know. Christina says, Trevor Noah's book. No, Trevor Noah, I don't know the name. Born a Crime is a great one to listen to. Trevor Noah's book. Trevor Noah. I don't think I know the name. I don't think most of the time, but it's neither here nor there. Perp says, I use the library Borrow Box app for free audio and ebooks. The library Borrow Box app. Do I know about this? No, I don't. Let me have a look. Let me look at this, because maybe I might be able to do one of my autobiographies on it. Borrow Box. Borrow Box, your library in one app. There's nothing like having a new app that transforms how you use the local library. Okay. I will keep that open and have a nosy. Read or listen on all these devices. I will have a nosy after the live. Thanks, Perp. I'm going to open the cookie biscuit. Miss Sarah Nicole. Hello, Miss Sarah. I bet she's working. Hello, everyone. Working and lurking. She's a working, lurking, gherkin. Pets for the bean. Hang on. Let me just check in the bedroom. Let me just see if she's gone to bed. Hang on. Because I feel so bad that you haven't seen her. Where are you, madame? She's gone to bed. She's all curled up on sugar. Bless her. I promise you, she's alive. She's just asleep on the bed in the cold bedroom of all places. But she's there, so I don't think she'll be in anytime soon. Sorry. Welcome in, Miss Sarah. She's a working lurking, and I'm still waiting for the email. Miss Christina says, he is a South African comedian. He was on US television for a bit too. Let me have a look. See, maybe I know him from his look, maybe. But I definitely don't know the name. He came up. Trevor Noah. Oh, him! I know who he is. Okay. I remember. Okay. Gotcha. Now I know. See, I'm rubbish with names. Like, rubbish. Doris says, I need to read more non-fiction books, but it would have to be an audiobook too. Why not? Why not? When your hands are full, your ears aren't. Christina says, he reads his own autobiography and it is interesting to listen to his inflections as he shares his memories. I think this is why I said about, I think I could do an autobiography in audio, because you've got it the way they want it said. You've got it the way they see it, and you can hear the tone from the actual person because they know what they are talking about, you know? I was opening this biscuit, wasn't I? Hang on. Crackle, crackle, crinkle, crinkle. This reminds me of a biscuit that we have over here. I don't even know if it still exists anymore, but we used to have a biscuit like this with the raisins in it and the sugar on the top. And I can't remember what they're called, but I remember them from the 80s. I just don't know if we still have them anymore. I don't know. I'm sure someone in the chat will go, yes, we do. Or, nope, haven't seen them for years. Doris says, what is a gherkin? A gherkin, the Americans will call a gherkin a pickle. It's the little, almost like a warty cucumber that's about that big, that you stick in vinegar and pickle it. We call them gherkins. I'm pretty sure that's what Americans call pickles, I think. But we call pickles a generic thing for gherkins and onions and eggs and cauliflower. Hi. Maybe not. And I'm sure there's something else that goes in there, and in the combination of the jar is pickles. But the warty cucumbers, gherkins. Gosh, that took you a long time to ask that. Nobody has asked that this year, I don't think. I'm surprised, very surprised it took you a long time to ask. Nelly says, I'll look out for that one, Christina. Nelly says, gherkin is a pickle. Like what I have sliced on burgers. Yes, you have them sliced on burgers as well. Yes. Sarah says, hope you're doing well, Miss Sarah. I know I've got a reminder note to email you still. You need to email me. Snake says, aren't they called Garibaldi? Yes, Garibaldi. Did you know, once upon a time, I really wanted to call my son Garibaldi. Do they still exist? Garibaldi biscuits. Yes, Garibaldi. Yes. Sort of. I mean, Garibaldis are like a sandwich version kind of thing. These are just single layered. But yes, Garibaldi. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. Well done, Snaily. Well done. Pep says, fruit shorties. Yes, Sainsbury's still sell them. You see, I told you someone would let me know. Miss Paula Mulford, welcome in, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Pleasant Friday to you, my dear. I'm just going to stuff my face with a non-Garibaldi biscuit, or if you're American, cookie. This is going to sound overly obvious, but I hope you know what I mean when I say it was really dry. Like, really dry. Doesn't taste like Garibaldi though. And I think that's because it's made of oat. I think that's also what made it really dry. I quite like that. I like the oat taste anyway. I quite like that. Not the dryness, but you know. Joe says cauliflower is a brassica. Cucumbers are not, that I know of. Thank you for the info. We do have, like in Piccalilli has cauliflowers. But if you get a jar of pickles, you'll have cauliflower and gherkins. Shut up! Cauliflowers and gherkins, and you can get pickled eggs as well. I'm not overly keen on pickled cauliflower, even though cauliflower is my favourite veggie. I love cauliflower so much. But pickled onions, bring it on! Love them. Snaily says, I've got shortbread fingers. I haven't tasted them. I've got short fingers too. Miss Christina says, have a good one all. Have to go. Ciao a tutti. Take care, Miss Christina. Have a lovely evening. I think Christina's 2 hours ahead of me. I think. So it's almost 9 o'clock for her, I believe. I might have got that wrong, but I think she's 2 hours ahead. Anyhow, let me have my sip of, I say sip, it's not a sip, is it? It's going to be a glob. It's going to be a good gobful of tea. I'm really trying to cut down on pain meds now. Really trying. So I've gone down from 3. Today I've only had 1. We'll see if it works. I'm hoping. I'm hopeful. And I'm hoping. Anywho, this weekend, what are the plans? Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? Or just, what happens? What happens, happens. Is it one of those where it's up to somebody else? Is it up to you? What do you hope will happen? Okay, well, we can all hope all sorts of things, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But what are you hoping will happen? For me, I don't know. I want to do some crochet. I've got a couple of emails to do. And one thing that I've put off for months is putting something on eBay that I really need to put on eBay. Will it get on eBay this weekend? I really, really, really hope it does, because it's driving me nuts where it is, because it's in my face constantly reminding me, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I've got to get it on eBay. So that's my little plans. Little ones. Miss Snaily says, I have too many plans. Well, give us one. Give us a plan. Give us a plan that we can all adhere to. Maybe. I mean, maybe not, but maybe. Miss Perp, I'm going to see my mummy. Is that the mummy with the bandages? Or the mummy? The mummy. Last weekend, not weekend, beginning of the week, the Ancestry website had some free resources. I was so grateful. Oh my gosh, I went through all the resources that were free, and all apart from 2 of them were relevant. I think there were like 27 or 28 different references that I had to go through, and there was only 2. I'm pretty sure it was only 2 that weren't relevant at all, and all the rest of them add to tree, add to tree, add to tree, add to tree. And I found a relative that got back to me. Never heard of her. I have no idea, or I had no idea about her grandparents, but I found out that her grandparents were sibling. Well, her grandfather was the brother of my grandfather. Never heard of her, but now I have, and we've been in contact. Bonus. So it says, I'm hoping to make something for my daughter's friend for her birthday, a small amigurumi bee. I want to do some mosaic crochet too. I'm loving mosaic. I really am enjoying it. I think everybody who hasn't done mosaic should just bite the bullet and go and see how easy it is, because it is so flipping easy. You kick yourself going, why didn't I realize this? So he says, tomorrow, go for a jog, go litter picking, practice run to little Miss New School, little bit of shopping. Sunday is batch cooking and housework day. I like that. Batch cooking is good. I like that. Now, when jogging and me and Cardio don't get on at all. But whenever I went for a walk in the early hours in the morning, I'd do litter picking at the same time. Have one of the council rubbish bags in one hand, I'll have one of the council litter pickers in the other, and as I walked along I would be filling the bag up, and it just got to a point where halfway round my walk the bag was way too full. Like, I was struggling to carry it, and it's just, I can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous. I was doing my bit, but it was killing my bit. It was. But well done you. Well done you. Zoe says, I badly want to finish the mosaic crochet whip. You will. And you're going to... Oh, have you sent me it already? Have you sent me it for cracking the whips? Let's have a look. Wait. Who have I had whips from? Perp, Lucy... Snaily and Auntie. No, Zara hasn't sent me any whips. Zara hasn't sent me any whips for cracking the whips. We've got a couple of weeks yet, though, so it's all good. It's fine. You'll do it. If you want it bad enough, you will. You'll do it. So since Butters has an injection appointment, and then I plan to work on a commission blanket. Is this a yearly booster shot for Master Butters? Doris says, we're having a birthday party for my hubby and youngest daughter on Sunday. They have the same birthday? Or they're close enough together that you can get away with doing a birthday? That's kind of cool, though. It's kind of cool. Sally says, I'm off work Monday. I plan to deep clean the kitchen, defrost the freezer, clean the oven, clean the washing machine drawer, etc., etc. I hate cleaning the washing machine drawer. It drives me insane because I can't get it pristine. It drives me insane. I clean it out every month after I've done my 5 wash loads, and there's always that little bit that you can't even scrape off. It drives me insane. But doing the defrost freezer, I did that the day after I got back from Indonesia. I literally sat on the kitchen floor with a rolling pin and a carving fork, and I went bashing and stabbing at the ice. I've got sheets in the 3 compartments, and you just pull the sheets out and that's all the ice gone. Yay, great. But then you've got all the ice stuck to the elements, and so I did a lot of bashing at my freezer. Poor freezer. I feel so sorry for it, kind of, sort of. Not really. Jay Paradis, welcome in, Jay. She says, hello, everyone, with weenies. Oh, look at the time. Oh, I wonder if Sarah dropped the break. Welcome in, Miss J. Happy weekend to you. Happy birthday wishes to both of them, darling. Oh, there's a break. There you go. She did the break. Perp says you need to walk to the farthest point, the litter pick on the way home. Farthest point, the litter pick on the way home. Wait, you need to walk to farthest point, the litter pick on the way home. My brain ain't braining. My brain ain't braining. Sarah says no, he has to get a cortisol injection. Oh, bless his little bones. Butters needs a cortisone injection because of his Addison's disease. Bless him. Poor little Butters. Pep says, well, you don't need to go picking weeds for Strax now. She is hibernating. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm missing the Meckies. I'm missing the Meckies. Dad says she was actually born on his birthday with 15 minutes to spare. Wow. Wow. So they share a lot, huh? Okay. We've had the break dropped. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. If you are a creator in here, whether you are lurking, whether you are talking, either way, as long as you have videos on your channel and you've uploaded within the last 3 months, and you would like your channel link dropping in the chat for people to come and have a nosy, then pop in the chat a cake or a biscuit emoji, because I'm just about to shove another one in my gob. So why not? Cake or a biscuit emoji if you want your link dropping in the chat. And Miss Sarah will end up dropping your link for you when we've seen what your channel's all about. I should have done that anyway. Spinny wheelie thingy so far for this month. We have Auntie, Lucy and Christine on the wheel. They are going to get very dizzy at the end of the month, but one of them is going to win £25 into a prize of their choice, however they wish to have it. We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled because it'll be at the end of the live on the 29th. And I should be able to get that scheduled up this weekend. That'll be another job of mine to do. Another minute and a half. So if you want your link dropping in the chat for your channel, please pop in a biscuit or a cake emoji. And that way we know that you'd like your link dropping. We'll be careful as we drop it. We don't want to cause any damage. Not around here. We can't deal with a mess. Oh, and that's my tea finished. We're all good. Oops. Sorry. Hang on. Oops. There we go. Apologies. Anybody? We don't have any creators in here? Really? Are we sure? Got less than a minute left. Okay, I'm going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie, chat's back. Oh, no, it's not. That's Sarah with the cake. Sarah. Wow, on the nose, girl, on the nose. Okay, Sarah, you know what to do. Advertise your channel and drop it as soon as you've written it, because you're our only one, so you're in the spotlight, my dear. Tell us about your channel. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, tell us all, please. We would like to know. I can't carry that on because I might just get told off. Surprise, surprise. Oh, if this PC does it much more, I'm going to throw it. Just wait for Sarah's advert and then we will have her link dropped and then we can reopen the chat. And Sarah has dropped a birthday cake, which could well be for Mr. and Miss Doris. So she has said, I promise to show the blanket I'm working on this weekend over at Sarah Nicole, and going to also show some yummy goodness from the Fibre Festival. Come hang out with me. Also, some sneaky giveaways coming up. Ooh, sneaky, non-sneaky sneakiness. Oh, we like it. And thanks to Miss Sarah, we have Miss Sarah Nicole's link. Thank you very much, ladies. And the chat is back open. Ta -ta 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 -ta. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stitch markers. I can show you a couple. I can show you a couple. Maybe. Hang on. I just haven't got them ready, so I'm going to have to fiddle about a little bit. Sorry. But what have we got? If I showed these last week, then I apologise so much. But I just hope there's enough light. Turn that around. Go. Ooh. Wait. Get it in focus. There we go. We have a toy sack. Ooh, keep still. Which says Merry Christmas on it. There's one. We have, if I go down the bottom, it's a hope that I didn't show it last time. Whoops! Hang on, I dropped it. That's not good. We have, keep still. We have a snowman. And he's got 3 beads that correspond with his colouring. We have another snowman, but he's carrying gifts and a tree. That's another snowman. We have something that I need, but I never would wear anyway. I mean, I do wear gloves, but I just don't wear these. We have a mitten. If I can keep it still enough. We have wreath. And all of these, as well as everything on my Etsy shop, for the people that are in the live, there's an extra discount if you want anything. You've just got to email me for the extra discount. And that includes people in the replay as well. But if you go to Etsy or my email and say, I was in the live, I want my discount. Nope. You've got to email me and actually be here. I know whether you've been in here or not. As we're on the snowman, let's do another one. We have a snowman with a heart. Again, beads to correspond. I need a little bit nearer, don't I? There you go. With his carrot nose. I'll do one more. We've done a mitten, so why not do a stocking? Let's do a stocking as well. Keep still. There you go. One of many stockings. There you go. Most of these are part of a set. Like, I think the Christmas sets are either a set of 3, a set of 4, a set of 6, something along those lines. But they all... Come on, autofocus, sort it out. Autofocus. It will sort it out. Don't worry. I know I'm blurry at the moment. It will be sorted. Bear with it. See? Told you. But with the money off, I hope it helps. And let's face it, the members who have been with me for is it 12 months or 24 months? Might be 12 months, maybe. Those who are OG and above, you've also got your member discount as well. You can't use both, but you know, you've got your member discount as well, and that's never ending. So, you know, your choice. Your choice. Scrolly up, scrolly up, scrolly up, scrolly up. Zara, do we have stitch markers? Well, you know, we do. I just wasn't ready for them. So it says to say thank you to Miss Sarah for all your hard work and Miss Lisa for letting me share. You are very welcome. Zara says pretty nails. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if autofocus is going to focus on them. Probably not. Show them properly because it's gone back to. Is it going to focus? Yes, it will. There you go. Put them all in. And the nailies. Nailies. Thank you very much. I did miss my nails while I was in Indonesia. My nail technician didn't miss me because he was like, oh, you again. Oh, it's fine. Miss Perp, like the silver snowman, is that the one that was carrying the tree and the toys? Doris says, oh, I love snowmen. Really? So says there is a link to Etsy's shop in the description, just down there. please go favourite her shop, and also some items. It would be much appreciated and very, very helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pep says, oh, he's lovely. I just don't know which one. I have no idea. Email Lisa for orders at Lisa.Ladybird@googlemail.com. Get your discount. Doris says, if I took the snowmen, I'd break up sets. You would. You really would. Although, I wonder if there are any. Let me just have a nosy. Which ones are single? Sections, holiday markers. Lots and lots of Halloween. Father Christmas is on his own. Reindeer are together. The cartoon snowman is part of a set of 6. There's one snowman that's also part of 6 in the enamels that I didn't show just then. I don't know where the silver snowman is because he's not on here. Silver snowman doesn't exist, apparently. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, that's not him. Huh. The silver snowman doesn't exist, which means that he's probably sold on his own because he's not on here. So he's on his own. But there's pairs, there's 3s, there's singles, and there's 6s. 2, 3, 4, 6. There you go. That's for the Christmas markers. Anyway, over we go. There is Lulu's Tractable. Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. She says, hi. With a great big, I love art, but a red one. A red one. Welcome in, Cindy. Welcome in. She says, oh, cute beanie. Oh, this was made by Miss Marie Chavez with a ladybird on the side and a rose on the top. I remember the weirdest things. I do remember she asked me if I wanted a pom-pom on the top. And I said I would love something on the top. And she said, but would you like a pom-pom? Or would you like a rose? Or would you like something? I remember there were 3 things. And I went, oh, a rose. So I've got a blue sparkly rose on the top. My pom-pom. Miss Cindy says, hi to all in chat too. And she also says, pretty nails. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You wait till my next ones. They ain't going to be Christmassy, and I don't care. I pick what I like, when I like it. And I don't like doing what everyone else does. I like doing what I do. And that's why the nail technician hates me, because I always do complicated things. Miss Lucy says, have to go to work at the library. Have a great weekend all. Take care, Miss Lucy. Have a lovely weekend. I hope it's a good one, and I hope it's a little bit warmer. I hope. Doris says, nails, so pretty. Thank you. Miss Cindy, member for 23 months, almost 24. Are you in my book? Did I write you in my book? That's something I did last weekend. I went through all my members and wrote down who I'm doing member packs for. Did I put Miss Cindy down? Let's have a look. Got Ingrid, Pert, Bella, Diamond, Jude, Katrina, Paula Mulford, Oodles, Sarah, Mishy, Rezel, Teresa, Paula Mint, Miss Moo, PJ, Sharon, Tabster, Auntie, Christine, Darlene, Doris, Cindy. Yeah, Cindy. Which means I need some information off of you. Cindy, if you're still here, can you please email me and let me know what size shoe you are, what size top you are, and the circumference of your head, please, if you would be so kind. Thank you, if you're still here. She says, wow, Marie, so precious, loving and talented. She made this for me 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. I don't think it was 2 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. And I've worn it out a couple of times, but I don't want to overwear it because then I've got to wash it and wear it, and then it'll bugger up eventually, and I don't want to bugger it up. Sure, I'll send an email. Thank you very much. Thank you. And she also does a little kitty cat, and my little kitty cat is in the bedroom. She's asleep. She's good. She's asleep. Sarah Nicole, if you're still in here, it's in hand. It's in hand. Don't panic. It's all good. I've got to wait for it to get here, and then from me, I've got to send it over. But don't panic. We're all good. In fact, I could use the same information from you as well. And Zara, if you can message me and just put Sharon24, that should give me a little reminder when I come off of here, because I've got to message Sharon and find out exactly the same information from her as well, because she's on 24 months as well. So I've got to do that. Got so many member packs. Like, just as I think I've caught up with the member packs, there's another horde that go out. And I still haven't thought of what I'm doing for 36. I'm still clueless on 36. I don't know what to do for 36 months. It's a long time. Like, I didn't think I'd get anyone past 3 months, let alone 36. Such weirdo peoples. I'm Queen Weirdo, I know. But such strange folk. I ain't complaining. It all helps. And right now, boy, I could do with all the help I can get. Like, really. Which reminds me, prayers and thoughts, please. Please, please, please. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Is there any other news I need to catch you up on? Trying to think. There's no members live scheduled until January. I have mentioned about the spinning of the spinny wheelie thingy at the end of this month on the 29th. I still don't know what I'm doing for Christmas / birthday this year. I'll work it out somehow, but there's a very, very, very full giveaway cube over there. It's very full. I'm sure I'm forgetting. I'm always forgetting something. Me in my head. Oh, I know there's something. I may well do a members only live at a weird time next week, maybe, because, well, they'll find out at the time. but there may well be one next week if I remember to do it, and if I have the guts to do it. Maybe. I don't know if I've got the courage to do it yet, but we'll see. There's definitely something that I'm missing. Crochet's back. Squares, if there's anybody in here that hasn't done a subscriber blanket contribution, please, I would love you to donate to the subscriber blanket, please. I need as many squares as I can get. But if you've already done squares, don't worry. You've done your bit, and I appreciate it very much. So thank you. We've done Etsy, about the discount for Etsy. I told you about Beanie. If Zara remembers, put it in the timestamps, then I'll link Nana Michelle down below, because she's the maker of the shawl and keeping me warm this evening. Although she's kept me warm most of the afternoon, to be fair. I would link Marie, but Marie doesn't have a channel. I can't think. You wait. As always, it's going to be, I'll put the camera down and I'll end up telling Beanie's besties, whatever it is, and be like, oh, I forgot to tell them, blah, 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 blah. I'll remember next week. I never remember the following week because it's my brain. Like Hunter said to me something today. We were talking about a very, very serious issue. And he said, you remember when we went? I went, stop. Do I remember where we went? Anything? Do I remember anything? This is my brain. He went, oh, yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's me. Hello. I remember nothing. Anyway. Zara's giving hugs. Pep says it takes a weirdo to spot a weirdo. Exactly. You know, Queen Weirdo knows about the little weirdos. Jay says, I saw your Happy Mail Squares video and I got excited. You have more squares and upset you haven't got mine sent yet. It was a mix of emotions. I am quite surprised I haven't had yours yet. I am quite surprised. I mean, these ones took less than a week, I think. It was less than a week, right? I think. Go away, Etsy, you poo-poo head. And I thought about yours as well. And I'm like, she must have done it via ship rather than plane. So it's going to take a few weeks to get here. But it will. Just check the tracking. Don't send me the tracking, but check the tracking so you know where it is and you can be reassured. It'll be all good. Zoe says, I will put Nana Michelle in the timestamps. Thank you very much. I do miss Nana Michelle. I haven't seen her for a little while. Mr. Nana Michelle. But I can't remember what else there was. So Zara says, I'm impressed with India Post. Less than a week package from India to UK. I sent, what did I send? I sent something to America on Wednesday. They had it on Monday. Even I was amazed, and it wasn't flat. It was like a little package. Only a little package, but it was a little package. And they got it on Monday. Like, this is amazing. I am not complaining. Although, granted, the price is, because Canada rose their prices, the rest of the world follows suit. And yeah, prices are absolutely ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. I am going to start struggling pretty soon to send out even the member packs, which worries me a fair little bit. Angela says, Lisa, your Stitchmarkers are very beautiful. Thank you very much, Miss Angela. Thank you. I'm guessing Miss Angela's lagging a little bit. Maybe not, but maybe. But thank you very much, Miss Angela. I do try. I haven't made stitch markers for so long now. The only thing is, when I've got nails like this, they're too long to actually do stitch markers properly, and I really struggle. So in a sense, I hope I don't get any orders, but at the same time, I desperately need orders, like beyond desperately. But I'll speak to members about that if I remember to do the live. If I remember. But yeah, okay. I think I'm all out of whatever I was full of. Well, la 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 la. I'll disappear into a puff of smoke and go and give the beanie a cuddle and a kissy and give her some food, because I'm sure she's feeling all sorry for herself. And I'll let you guys go and start the weekend. I hope you all have a good one, a cool one if you're in the warmer climate, and a warm one if you're in the colder climate. And heck, if you're in a cold climate and you like the cold, or if you're in the warm climate and you like the warm, I hope you have the temperature that you like, that you prefer. There we go. But have a wonderful weekend, peoples. And thank you so much for joining us in the live. Appreciate it greatly. And hopefully next weekend, I will remember to let you know about cracking the whips, because we need pictures and info, and hopefully remember what else it is that I might forget, which I always forget, let's face it, because my brain. But take care, have a good one, and remember, look after your hair.